overseas with it. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah, niggas think they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah, slipping on my pimpin', nigga, never that. Always had more women than bitches, nigga, Roger that. Money is the root of all evil, get the fuck back. We've been brainwashed from a fetus just to get scrapped, scratch that. Now I'm on a mission just to get dope, physical or crypto, from the 9 to 5 or a kick dope. When shit get cold, like the hometown of Klitschko, Vladimir, your boys out of here with the sick flow. Now I ain't no rushing, but I'm rushing through this budget. I turn the booth into a gun, raise the way I'm busting. I caught the whole onion, then I got it from my cousin. In and out of traffic, toll tagger, we be hustling. I understand and shine first to realize your time worth. Can't be rich until you enrich your mind first. But I'ma be ignorant with my black ass and probably swipe my black card to blind black man. Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. That moolah, that cheese, that fettuccine, that guala is what a nigga after, so holla at me tomorrow. I'm looking for investors to throw some bread at the startup. Straight to the top, I'm cream of the crop with the product. Money isn't everything, but in this society, you gotta have funds to have fun, so don't lie to me. 153 million the fucking lottery. World keeps spinning, I just mold it like fucking pottery. Fuck that poverty shit, my niggas gotta get rich. Hip hop over everything like hippopotamus clicks. Niggas wanna hate, they be on some anonymous shit. People wanna relate, they wanna be a part of my clique. We are not with the shits, the toilet did not get fixed. All less fail, every door come off the hinge. $1 million in my bank account, the sweetest revenge. 75% in the savings, making some sense. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah.
Yeah. Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woohoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's GodKilla in the house, and I'm coming to do what I got to do, and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, Bobby banging this bitch. Y'all know what it is, man. Let me get this together. All right. Put this up in here, man. We trying to get you the Kindle edition real quick. Just real quick. Let me see. View my books. Got you. Boom. All right. This is definitely on my Kindle. I got a wide range of books on my Kindle here. All right. Wide range. That's what y'all need to do. Get a wide range of books on your Kindle here, man. We want to get really into the show, but I want to get everybody prepped up so y'all know what we actually doing. This is what we doing. We doing this. Okay, we got I got anthropology books. All right. I got ancient African books. I got fraud like Osiris book. Yeah. Let's click that. Yeah, it's frauding. Yeah, frauding. Yeah, they fraud that. Yeah, they're destroying African culture. Absolutely. I can say it. Right? But we want to do this right here. We want to kind of put you on this just to get the show started. I'm going to let my man Logic up, man. He want to question me down about some things, man. Let you know we ain't afraid of questions, and, we just not, man. You know what I mean? We just not. So the cover. Here you go. The Death of Expertise, Campaign Against Established Knowledge and Why It Matters. Man, we're going to give you all a week or two to start reading this, man. Um, First chapter, Experts and Citizens. You got the introduction, The Death of Expertise. In the first chapter, Experts and Citizens. We're going to be dealing with that first chapter, okay? So get the book, man, about 200 pages, and, get it to going. All right, get it rocking. Second chapter, How Conversations Became Exhausting. Huh, y'all know we be all on that, right? Third chapter, Higher Education, the customer is always right. Four, let me Google that for you. How ultimate, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, how ultimate information is making us dumber. Okay, the new journalism. The new journalism, and lots of it. When the experts are wrong, this is a great chapter. When the experts are wrong, and then we'll get into the conclusion, experts in democracy. All right, get into the notes section and all that. We'll go over the notes. We'll do all that. All right. So maybe go ahead, read that introduction and experts and citizens. That's a great chapter right there. And that's what we're doing. All right. So let everybody come and see who we got in here, man. 35,000 people in the building. Where y'all at? Know what it is. Yeah, that book is also by Tom Niggas. I see you, Juju. What it do? What it do? What it do? Mongo Slade, what's up? You say anybody who says black silk of Egypt isn't real is a liar. Black soil they all lying. Scamming. I see DQ Hampton. What's going on with you, man? All right. Um, yeah, Alex Torres, what's up with you, man? I also appreciate the cash apps, man. I got. Oh, the Alexander, that's where you hit me off first out the gate. Appreciate that, man. Let me go over some of the cash apps we got here, man. Starting it off early and often. Hit that cash app early and often. Lisa Bennett, well, I appreciate you. That happy birthday to me. She early and often with that. My birthday is February 25th. Y'all know we're gonna do a birthday show. We do that. Y'all show some love. Y'all want to. All right. Who else we got here? Richard. Appreciate you, man. Richard showed some love right there. Appreciate you, Richard. All right. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Sakina Ra. Yeah, I see you. And then Joel, man, made a nice contribution, man. All right. To our fun when we bringing in them daggone experts, man. Brendan went to college. He got a degree. He has a master's degree. Um, at Penn, I believe. Oh, I ain't messing that up. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what college he went to. Hold on. Wait. Let me tell you exactly which college you went to. It may not have been one Penn State. I'm messing it up. Oh my God. I'm about to get put out the game. Hold on. Let me get this right. Damn. Oh. No, I'm messing up. Let me get it right. Mm-hmm. Penn State University. I don't want to mess that up. So he got a degree at Penn State University. So that's his alma mater. Am I saying that right? Alma mater. I'm saying it wrong. This is. Hey, Logic, how you say that? You went to college. That's your alma mater.
Alma mater.
Alma mater. Damn. I bet y'all know what it means,
Alma
though.
mater.
I
Yeah.
bet y'all know what it means. Now. All right. So, you can reach back into the institution and bring, faculty that come on for you. That's just showing each other love, right? Also, something Brenda does, he doesn't tell you, he'll make donations to the schools. some big shot shit right there. He don't want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell it all. All right, so yeah, I mean, he don't have to, but he does that, right? But he can basically, since he got that piece of paper, boom. Me, I don't got that paper, so I got to work for what I work for and what I get. When I get experts, man, I got to work my way through it. Got somebody to help me out to do that. Shout out to that department to help me do that, right? And you know what I'm saying, there's a fee associated with that. So it is what it is. Sometimes I get them free, sometimes I can't. Right? Sometimes I watch the show and say, it's different the way you do what you do. But come on, I like that. Interesting. So there's no excuse for those other guys not to bring experts. What's going on, Logic? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, big dog. What's up, big brother?
In the building doing what we do, staying where we need to stay at, man. We just popped up out of nowhere with them. We got 35,000 in the building, man. It's all gravy, man. All right.
They gonna pile in. It's gonna be a good one.
If I put the Black Egypt in the title, they'd dove out the window. Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit of that too. And I should have put and Black Egypt. Let me edit that and.
Just throw it in there. Throw it in there.
And that's how you do it. And let me see. Let's see. And Black Egypt. Oh, I don't get it. Let me see. I don't get it. The E. Let me see. Can we get it in there? Can we get it in there? We get it in there. Nope, they ain't gonna get it in there. Nope. Need two more letters. I gotta make space because you only can put a certain amount of thing in it anyway. All right. So, yeah, let the crowd come in here, man. Y'all need to know what it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all need to know what it is. Oh, that's all we can get in there. That's a misspelling. Maybe I could do this. I'm gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna do this. All right, that's how we doing that. All right, there we go. Now watch it coming here for that. Put that in there, bro. It coming in.
That's a shame.
I miss the world we live in, yo. And that's in the book, the death to expertise, bro. They talk about all that logic. Yeah, sure do. You talk about all of that, all of what we got to go through to bring good material. Yeah, people just click on and sit back and get entertained, right? Yeah, they actually can. So, I did that. All right, let me get out of here. We're good. There you have it. So, we got to do it the way we got to do it, man. So what's your first question? What's good, man? How you doing, brother Logic, man? The Pseudo Killer Army, man.
What's good, big brother? Man, I appreciate the opportunity to come on here and ask you some tough questions, right? And I think it's a real important conversation, and especially the way that it actually is like related to this thing that we do here on the internet, man. I think I want to pick your brain a little bit on how you navigate some of these pitfalls of knowing or being so familiar with the mistakes that the elders made and still having a proper perspective as far as where you would put them, right? So one of my first questions is, right, is exactly that, right? So knowing that a large objective of the elders was to bring solidarity to the Black community, but through ways of finding their prominence in the ancient world, right? How do you fight that specifically almost every day and still hold the people who came up with that fighting style in such high regard?
Say it again.
You basically you fight one of
repeat that shit again.
You want to see if I repeat that? Right. Okay. So
yeah, I think you made that shit up. Go ahead.
You fight one of their key components of their arguments, right? They want to bring solidarity to the Black community, but their method of doing so is by is by finding their prominence in ancient history. And with that being something that you fight every day with this Black Egypt argument, how do you fight that and still hold them in such high regard?
Well, there was a mistake made in your question. First of all, you know, they hold in high regard trying to find themselves in ancient history, or trying to find what in ancient history?
Their prominence, their identity as Black people.
Got you. So yeah, right. And that's when it becomes retarded, because you're actually not going to find your identity as Black people in ancient history. You will find your identity trying to locate the tribe, trying to understand the different tribes and make up the certain groups. And for sure, if we're talking about the continent of Africa, you can find your identity amongst the African tribes. You just got to figure out what area that is. And we use DNA testing to get us close to those areas. And so we didn't have those tools back then. Now we got those tools. So I say it all the time. I said I I stand on the shoulders of the elders, bro.
Right.
And you didn't quite, you're like, huh? Right?
Right.
So
first time I heard it threw me off.
Yeah, you find your identity by studying Africa and finding what happened and how we got here. That's how you work on finding your identity. I didn't know that, bro. I thought you found your identity through your Blackness. Little did I know that it was colonialism that put the emphasis on the Blackness. Who knew? So let's talk about, hope that answered that question. Let's talk about standing on the shoulders. So you can even sit at the feet of the elders. I mean, that's a term for saying that you was actually there while they was teaching. You was there. They say you sitting at their feet, right? I stay away from feet.
That don't mean you was down there by the toes and all
down
that.
There, that ain't what it is. A little bit you down there, but you saying there's a hierarchy and you low. Fine. Then they say, yeah, I mean, then there's just nothing else. You either stand, you either sit down there with the elders at the feet of the elders, learning from them, the griots, however they want to say it, right? Or I say, when you hear people repeat everything them elders and say, yo, you staring them in their damn face. You right there with them. What you say? Got it. Blah, 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 blah. You said what? Blah, 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 blah. That's what they do, right? I realized that shit gets you into trouble, right? So I decided to elevate, and it was based off a statement that Professor James Smalls said. Professor Smalls. He ain't even a professor. No, he's not. He's not. He did teach in the university. He still wasn't a professor. I just want y'all to know that. I can say that, right? Because that's what he told me. And he wouldn't lie to me. Right? And so not to knock his skill set. I want to do that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just keeping it real. And so he was like, I called him up after an episode of Sarnetta TV, big up to Sarnetta, right? And Shamaz was on there. That's Jabari Peoples with the Ankh, right? James Smalls and Fadisi. They was all sitting on the couch, and I called then, and they was talking reckless about evolution and Charles Darwin. I was like, well, wait a minute. Did y'all not tell me to read the book? I think that's one of y'all see the depth of expertise right behind me. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, right there. But I was reading, I said, y'all was the ones that recommended Nile Valley Civilization by Dr. Ben. I said, and he clearly talks about evolution. So how can I listen to y'all if y'all beating up what he said? Then they start stumbling and stammering, right? And so then I got a phone call after that episode, and he was like, man, come on, yo. He said, you only can see that shit because you stand on my shoulder. He said, I can't see. I was like, bet. Then I got it. So I got the lesson of James Smalls. Nigga, stand on that nigga's shoulders. That way you can see up over the barrier. The barriers, what are the barriers? The barriers are heavy racism, white supremacy. That's one barrier. Technology, that's another barrier. And innovation and more things to come. All that becomes a barrier because we looking back in this direction saying, why didn't they know that? I mean, how the fuck could they have known that? Right? You got to be an adventurous thinker, thinking ahead, thinking forward, right? You know what I'm saying? Even get close to where we was at. And even that, you couldn't verify it. There was no DNA. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a DNA test. You got Greg Mendel's experiments. And I said racism, not to use it as an excuse, but, you know, it just made more sense back then. Watch this logic. And I know you're going to say something. It just made more sense to say that's the white man's science back then. If you can kind of get what I'm saying. Now you trying to trick us because you in it. Yeah, I mean, you in the 1900s, right? You in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. You definitely ain't trying to stunt no white people. They be you be slapping the hell out of each other, right? You be getting hung for slapping a white man, looking at a white woman, walking down the same side of the street, don't move over. Yeah, you couldn't look a white man in the eye. We don't know what that feel like. You know what I'm saying? As a man, yo, you know, I teach my son, look a man in the eye, yo. If you don't look him in his eyes, yo, then he start thinking he can get over on you. But go ahead. But you said you didn't understand. It didn't make sense to you about standing on the shoulders. I hope that.
No, the first time that you mentioned the standing on the shoulders, I basically got the idea that you were standing shoulder to shoulder with them, right? And then when you broke it down to me about the barrier and how it allowed you to be able to see further than his vantage point, it actually did make a lot of sense on why you used, the analogy of actually standing on his shoulders, because it gave you a better perspective, right? You got a chance to listen to everything he said and build on top of it. And it's a good analogy. I like how it fits. I do.
And if it's trash, I can say it's trash.
Just
try to find nicer ways to say it. Nobody actually throws their elders away. You know what I'm saying? Like the white community. And I want to mention them in particularly because, Dr. Mayat talks about Benjamin Franklin. And when he talks about electricity, how he got shit wrong. They don't just throw them away. The shit that he got wrong, they don't fuck with it.
That's a pretty extreme way to put it when you say you throw the elders away, right? Like,
well, you got people in the community to do that.
That's tough, right? Like I wouldn't necessarily ever put it that way, but I would say if you throwing away his information, is that the same as throwing him away?
No, hell no. That's actually that's giving them honor. See, I honor the ancestors. They don't. See, if you lying on the man, how's you honoring the man?
I get that.
You get it?
I totally get that.
Honoring Diops, lying on the man. He turned over in his grave. You're like, goddamn well I got that wrong. I wouldn't have known. I got it wrong. That's okay. Let me have that. I wasn't a cartoon character. I fought in the struggle, racism, supremacy. I was trying to fight, trying to read through their ledgers and their books, trying to figure out what the hell they talking about.
Okay.
Right? No, I didn't get it. No, I'm a scientist. That's when a scientist learned when he got something wrong. Because he wrote it. He said, yo, it's going to be times where people are going to challenge. It's going to be people build teams, right, that would come in. He's talking about qualified scientists that would come in and figure out what he got wrong and keep it pushing. Yeah, these dudes are zealots. They zealotly in a cult, yo. And I know what I'm talking about. So go ahead. I was about to go.
Yes, it's crazy to see, man. I mean, look, I want you to go there, right? Because I think most of those people would probably say that Smash is probably doing a better job of representing Dr. Diops than you are. I would actually say the same thing. I would actually say that Smash represents what Diops and where Dr. Ben and them left off than you do. I kind of think that.
Explain go ahead.
I think that you do give them honor, but you don't attempt to hold on to anything that they said. You simply go with them with their information, right? Like you respect them to be for their struggle as Black people in the 70s and the volatile environment that they had to do all that stuff in. But you're not one of the zealots that you're talking about, but you're also not like necessarily, I wouldn't consider that carrying on their legacy. I would consider that improving on their legacy. Like if I had to put it in that kind of perspective, I would say Smash is much closer to, I would say he's much closer to saying what they said than you are saying what they said. That's what I mean by that.
I know, but if you 50, 70 years later, 60 years later saying what they said, then you scamming. You
would sound crazy. You should sound crazy.
And you pseudo at that point.
For sure.
Because the shit they got wrong today will be considered pseudo.
Yeah.
See, what makes something pseudo is the word is is to lie, to deceive, pseudo, not real,
I
right?
think you just agree with me because they kind of sound pseudo.
No,
Yeah,
if you still sound like Diops, everything that he said, then you're pseudo. You're not carrying his legacy. His legacy wasn't to present wrong information, yo. That couldn't have been his legacy. He wouldn't have made it into the museum if that's the point.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, his legacy would be push through understanding who we are through science is his goddamn legacy. That's his legacy, bro. So anybody that's pushing for science, right, is pushing for the legacy. Same with Dr. Ben, no matter how crazy his ideas was, I tell people read the first 2 chapters. Let it go. The rest is religious material. Yeah, I mean, you don't get mad at a man for religious material. You could say they was any damn thing. You could say the Palestine, you could say the damn Abraham was black if you wanted to. It's not a real person any damn way. Make him any color you want to be, if that's the point. You try to get it historically accurate for where it would be at, right? And I get that too, right? But in reality, hell. So if we're gonna carry the legacy of people that are promoting science like they was and understand your history, then you would have to be on this side of the coin. They would be doing a horrible job to continue to push the same shit they got wrong. That's a detriment to the community, yo. I don't see how that's carrying their legacy. I'm saying if they woke up today or tomorrow, who would they choose? They're going to choose the group that's using high-level sources, yo. They're going to choose the group that have learned how to critique high-level sources. They're going to deal with the group that's going to be able to bring forth experts. They would never say don't use a white expert. They got a whole book laden with white experts. So I don't understand this, bro. I don't even think like most of them think, right? So let me do this. So people hate, right? That's okay. If you ain't got enough haters, you ain't fighting hard enough, right? But for people to get in my position, whatever the hell that may be, it's a vicarious goddamn trip. You know what I'm saying? You would have to retire, okay, from some wild activities. All right, move forward. End up slapping a cult. Not just any old cult, but a cult that was dedicated to attacking other black organizations. Okay, and attacking a misinformation. Hear me clear. The Moors, Nation of Islam, all of them was the organizations, right, that the Nuwapians, Malachi Yochanan was attacking. Now, looking back, that was an easy move. That was an easy play because they shit was raggedy and pseudo. So you got a pseudo group that was a little bit better at constructing the lie and mixing the truth and falsehood, right? Better than the rest of them. And it was an easy mark. So I'm thinking I'm bubbling, bro. But we got him, boy. I got this thing, yo. So now that's 5 years of that conditioning, right? Now, within that whole situation, based off an individual I didn't need a father figure. I didn't need a mother, father, none of that shit, right? Had dough. So I never fell prey to all that. Never would live on the land for what? I'm not living in no goddamn no damn trailer home. I wasn't raised that way. So it was things I just wouldn't succumb to. Wouldn't succumb to needing a male figure in my life because my uncles raised me, my father raised me, my aunts raised me, and I had all that around. I had community raised me. All right, so what I fell prey to was bad goddamn information. Okay? And so get 5 years of bad information, truth, and falsehood. You really learn to lie and trying to think you learn the truth. You learn how it look. You see what it smell like. You can see it coming a mile away once you condition like that, right? And when I got smacked about of that, you know what I'm saying? Based off making a decision, well, why would I be around a person that's charged with a crime, right, of messing with babies? I would never trust a man like that or anything he say. You know what I'm saying? So when the statement was made, so would you take your babies to the land, right, in Eatonton, Georgia? My immediate answer was not no, but hell no. And from that point forward, I looked in this direction and I was like, why didn't I see that shit? Now, I couldn't have known about, what the man was doing in his private life because I wasn't. Cults have different groups within the cult. You would have like the inner circle that we privy to stuff like that. Then you would have that outer circle, right, where people is just buying books on the outskirts. And then you would have people that could, go to the land and watch them teach. So I would have been in that segment, right? And then, then you got that segment that lived on the land, right? So you got the people lived on the land, and then people was a little more closer to the circle. Then you got people that was on the outskirts who like went to the lectures and, on a regular basis. Then you had the people that just bought the books. So I would be part of that group that would actually go to the land and fucking leave at the end of the day. So anything after that, I wouldn't know, nor would I have cared. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't have known. All I know is books is good information. It's better than the groups that we was fighting against. I knew it was better than Nation of Islam. I knew it was better than the Moors and any other group that fall in those categories. The Black Hebrew Israelites, the Black Muslims, the Hebrews, all that shit, right? York had an answer and a counter to all that shit. Bet. All right. So imagine going through all that, getting snapped up out of it, right? Then running into Sarnetta. He outside. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Okay? Imagine saying, all right, I'm going to start my own radio show. I ain't trained in shit. None of that. What I'm reading, I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I helped start a history club at the Shrine of Black Madonna. I joined the Shrine of Black Madonna because you got a discount on the books at their bookstore. All right? So I'm learning. I'm teaching myself. I'm reading Dr. Ben and them. I don't even know what the hell the first 3 chapters is. I'm kind of, where the fuck is my books at? Talking about evolution. I'm like, what? I'm trying to figure this shit out, yo. You know what I mean? I read some of Diaz's work. I'm like, all right, I'm with the African orders. The basic, we believe the African orders, but I'm not putting the evolution with the African shit, bro. So whenever a person do that, when they be big up in Africa and we come right, we the first black man, yo, man, they don't even know is evolution gonna give you the check and balance on that. They don't know, because I remember not knowing it. So imagine starting a radio show. I got the Conquered by Religion show. The destruction of the black civilization. Imagine that. Then imagine a couple people coming around help you fight against the Hebrews and all them niggas like Shajeti, niggas like Asa and them niggas. They just coming on the show help me fight against random, Hebrew niggas and Christian, whoever the hell. That's how this shit started. Then imagine me watching one nigga clean up the division. Wesley Muhammad, yo, he was coming with academic style things, right? And he was beating, and niggas was running from him. Like said he was running like a little bitch. Ran from the man. He was smashing niggas out with this. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Yeah, he was using academia or misusing, however you want to say. I'm like, damn, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need a team of people who familiar with this. Said, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with the Egypt thing. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. What? I'm gonna call it Amin Ra. I don't know. And Ishmael Bey says, squad. I was like, yeah, yo, fuck it. Amin Ra squad. And I called some niggas. Right? Nobody. What? The people I thought sounded better than the other motherfuckers. What you want me to say, yo? Say I got lucky. Handpicked them. Got lucky. Sanjeti, Ishmael Bey, because me and Ishmael Bey, I ain't even mentioned Seti. Seti wasn't doing no lectures and shit. Seti just had the loudest mouth, right? Talking about Egypt, yo. And we was like, I like that shit. I'm from Baltimore, nigga, right? And matter of fact, it was called the Chief Liberation Show. If y'all can find that, you'll find me, Seti, and a couple other people right there on the Chief Liberation Show, yo. Liberation U. That's before I had my own show. We all on there. Said he wasn't lecturing. You don't know who the fuck said he is. We just talking shit. Ain't no training in this, yo. And people start to gravitate to us. And then, I was extra slick with what I was saying. And nigga threw us. I beat the nigga up who ran the show on some information, and he shut that motherfucker down. Yeah, I've been getting shit shut down forever, yo. All right, come on, yo. Then I do my own show.
Story, man.
Yeah, hold on, I ain't finished. Said he go off to his own thing, right? He was like, come on, yo. Let's start going around doing lectures. I got some people want to see us. Yeah, I mean, And come on, yo, come on, Unc. I'm like, I ain't going around doing no damn lecture, nigga. Come on, yo. Hey, Logic, nigga, I'm not traveling by no bus or car to do no damn lecture, nigga. Trust me, I'm not doing that for a couple of hours. I'm like, nope. Yep. I'm like, nope. I ain't doing. I think my daughter was born at that time. I'm like, nah. That'll be damn near 20 years ago. Damn. I ain't doing it. So said he started a little thing, and I start my little blog talk show on Nikki Love Show. I started that. And y'all can look at it. It's called Destruction of Black Civilization Show. Right? Then I did that, Destruction of Black Civilization Show. Then Home in the Umara Squad. That's when I told you I called the dudes. I called Ngozi, Sinjetti. Ishmael Bey was there because he was always, you know, we was like the army of SETI. We would always fight his battles for him because he never was scientifically literate, yo. But I had a better up on that shit. I was always gravitating towards evolution and science. I was teaching myself the whole time, making all the mistakes in the fucking world, right? So, all right. Get the Amaral Squad, yo. It's on Blog Talk Radio, and the one that stuck the most was Ngozi. He be on all them fucking shows with me, yo, all the time. Everybody would flow back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And there you go. I ain't gonna mention the scammer. I ain't gonna talk about him because I'm still mad at the nigga. All right, but you know what I'm saying? This is how I got my shit. So you would have to do all that, form a team that you felt like was formidable, right? And then watch all of them think they was experts. And the more you got scientifically literate, the more y'all got pulled apart. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate in that.
You start realizing y'all messing it up.
I mean, come on, yo. You can look at the silly shit we argued over, yo. I can tell you each item. You know, at the end of the day, I end up arguing with Asar over him being able to overthrow the language. That's our beef. But a person that's scientifically literate and a novice at best, me, right? You would say, yo, like, why do you think you overthrew? I would understand that he can't overthrow the shit by himself like that. It takes more than just him. It takes a host of others that can actually scrutinize his material. It would take a host of experts that would actually agree to that, yo. Now I know. You feel me?
Right.
So that's our argument.
It sounds crazy.
I mean, come on, yo. It was right in front of my face the whole time. Now y'all niggas know it because I had to go through it. Then you got Wujah. Wujah is prolific in that fucking metanetia, right? He gonna pop up on somebody's ass. I can feel it. I can feel it. He always had that shit right. I mean, matter of fact, yo, I had this book right here. He got the book. We all read this book. Most y'all ain't read the damn book. Y'all all in the crazy ass argument. Read the damn book. He got an answer right here. We done read this 3-4 years ago, dog. Ethnic identities in the land of the Pharaoh. So this nigga is prolific in the meta nature and teaching it. Yo, a nigga can do that. That's one nigga can do it better than all of them. He way better than Smash, always has been. Better than the Saw, always has been. Better than Shinjetti. That's the top nigga that taught itself. But see, but when you teach yourself, you gonna have some mistakes in there. But he got that right though. He ain't saying Egyptians black. That shit ridiculous to him. I mean, totally ridiculous. But we fought over what? Over the fucking Egyptians believing in God. That's that cult shit. We fought over the cult shit. We didn't fight over the accurate historical information. We fought over the cult shit. Like, Wujah, they believed in God. We argued down. The shows is there. Then we argued over whether the Egyptians understood the Big Bang. Then they trying to act like that ain't what they said. That was the argument. Oh, the world, none was the time before the Big Bang. What? Beefed over that. Me and Shinjetti beefed over. Yeah, hold on. Me and Shinjetti beefed over the fact that he all messing around with Jabari and them on some religious ass shit and told them some kind of way religion affect me. Get the fuck out. Nigga, I ain't never told you that in my story. So we beefed over that. Silly shit. I don't even know what me and Ben beefed over. Because I don't Ben beefed. I don't know what the fuck me and Ben beefed. Whatever it was, it always is the science, bro. So I just grew apart from them niggas. And then I get the pseudo killers, right? And then half of that shit fall apart. Because I think them niggas, I always felt like Corey and Chef overdo the shit. They always run way past stop signs. Like they can't understand how the fuck Dr. Ben wouldn't have known that shit in 1940. And they don't understand that niggas was in a struggle for their life in the 1940s. It's a whole different element. They don't understand that. I think maybe you might feel like I'm giving a nigga a pass. No, I'm saying these niggas lived in reality, yo. Like it's gonna be shit 30 years from now they gonna say, damn, they got that completely wrong. So hold on. So imagine the pseudo killers half falling apart. Bah. So this is where I'm at right now, yo. So you would have to go through all that, lose your whole organization a couple times, nigga, to be who I am. Come on, yo. I think I'm in a real good space now. It's a healthy space now. And people say, well, you the common denominator. Why y'all fucking up? Nigga, I'm the common denominator in my life. I want to represent the change that I want to see in the world. I want to see scientific literacy. And it's not my fault everybody don't share that. But I think I'm in a good space now, brother. And that brings you, right? You question the shit out me, yo. 3-4 years ago, I say this nigga is questioning the shit out me. I'm like this in this motherfucker. Damn. Really, nigga? Fighting. But you were sharp in your approach. Like, damn. You get it? If it ain't sound right, nah. We open ourselves up to that, though, Logic. So I just want to tell that whole story so you also know why I'm sitting here right now with Logic, right? Because we want to get this shit close to right as possible, yo. And we're going to make mistakes. And anybody that's pushed into the forefront, I'm only at the forefront, yo, because I've been doing it the longest, yo. Simple as that, bro. I don't see nothing to be that special. I just got a whole catalog of mistakes I made. And I can look back and see the fucking mistakes. So when y'all making them now, whoever, I'll be like, oh, that's the same shit, that mistake I made. They don't see it. All right. They thinking evolution occurring a person. Oh, all right. They thinking in separate areas of creation. All right. That's magical, religious. All right. I just see it because I made them for the last 20 years, yo. And I've had to walk through them fucking mistakes. And I had to change. I had to eat crow. All this shit that y'all think dude. Come on, yo. Imagine being that nigga wrong. I was that nigga. Wrong. Me and Seti. Wrong. 2 left feet, both of us. Then we broke up. Nigga, you wrong. I'm wrong. You won't admit you wrong. I'm gonna beat you up because you wrong. Imagine that. He can't stop. He not gonna lose his people, yo. I start all over with people watching me again. You didn't change. You done heard smash scam. Well, you changed, yo. You the nigga say the change was because I relapsed. Y'all heard the nigga. I'm different now because I relapsed. It couldn't be that. No, I have not fallen back on drugs and alcohol because I wouldn't be on this motherfucking show. I be getting high, my nigga. I don't do shows high. Them niggas do shows high. Them niggas drink. Them niggas smoke. I don't do that. I ain't got time for no motherfucking show. I'm an expert at getting high when I do it. I ain't got time for this shit right here, bro. Trust me. So he said that when in reality, it was just me growing and changing as an individual. Y'all have watched me over the last 20 years just grow up on YouTube. I've changed my stances in a lot of things. I've grown strong in a lot of things, but I've been consistent with my motherfucking growth. So when I tell you, Logic, that the elders, and I'm standing on their shoulders, yo, because I can see what niggas can't see. I see it. I ain't nowhere in the hell. Dude, at a certain point, I got to show some type of empathy, yo, because I was everybody that's in the chat, yo. You can't see it, Logic. You actually can't see how wrong you are, yo, if you don't have the tools. Go ahead, Logic. I just want to say all that shit to get that one little piece out. I wanted to give y'all the history of why I sit here right now. What happened to the Raw Squad? Them niggas became experts. What you want me to say? What y'all want me to say? And I stayed the same. Well, I know I ain't the expert. Them niggas is smarter than me, so I'm just gonna stick with the experts.
Nah, I respect it. I mean, that's a hell of a journey right there, for sure. I think one of the things that I try my best to stick with is is holding a strong position loosely. You know what? So what I
Hold on.
mean by that,
Niggas, hold on. Niggas say question that. Why didn't you go back? Nigga, because I ain't want to go back to school. Nigga, what you mean? I do other shit. I'm
yeah,
hoping that your kids go to school.
there you go.
All my kids then went to college. That ain't something I want. I don't advocate college for everybody anyway. You know what I'm saying, Elijah? I don't think that everybody needs to go to college.
Definitely
I
ain't for
just think
everybody.
your ass need to go to college when you playing expert about something. That's what I'm saying. Don't get me twisted. I'm an entrepreneur. I do all right with my, you know what I mean, with my businesses I created. Shit. But go ahead though, Elijah. I just want to answer that nigga the
No,
right
I just
question.
wanted to quickly define what I meant by a strong position held loosely, right? Like I'm definitely willing to listen to other points of view, and I'm definitely able to change my point of view. Once I'm confronted with some good information for sure. I'm not I'm not stuck in my position by any means. So let me skip back to the elders, right? Because I feel like I know for a fact that they did a lot of good, and I feel like there's a definite point to their information where they started to waver on accuracy, and it was not necessarily part of the plan, but their focus was definitely more on galvanizing the people, kind of creating the solidarity. And like I said before, their method was to do it through history. And I feel like me personally, right? So I'm not necessarily I'm making a statement more that I want you to respond to than I'm asking you a question. But I feel like that strategy is really what we see here in the conscious community, right? Is that you do see people
Yes.
trying to follow in the footsteps of
Yeah.
more so people like Dr. Ben, John Henry Clark, people
Yeah.
teaching themselves, educate themselves, and holding a point to try to combat racism or systemic racism,
Yeah.
right? And they get lost in that because the method
Agreed.
that they use in the 70s and the 60s was we're going to find our way to overcome scientific racism, right? Whereas science has started to correct that, if not completely corrected it. Let's just leave that started to correct it at this point. And there's
Mm-hmm.
really no need for us, the laymen, to get involved in that fight. And there's much bigger things that we can be putting our attention to, and it bogs us down to really ridiculous arguments such as are the goddamn Egyptians black?
So you saying basically history has become a weight?
I mean, it's definitely become a way. It's definitely become a way, and I see there's a correlation. I wouldn't call it the cause. I'm gonna use the word correlation and say that the elders kind of put that strategy out there, right? And while we attempt to hold them in such high regard, to try to separate them from that strategy while we hold them in high regard, I see that as difficult, and I see like, and I know that it's an issue, right? So people who aren't able to identify the issue, I can just imagine how hard of a time that they have trying to unwind that. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying when I'm saying that?
Yeah. So you that strategy didn't work.
They
Right.
didn't work.
And Martin Luther King
I'm
said
glad you said that.
it didn't, nigga. We can see it.
I mean, I know it didn't work.
We got the tool of hindsight. It's
I want to play
2020.
to win, yo. I don't
Right.
want to go with the losing strategy.
Well, we seen with strategy was the, I wouldn't say the victory, but the push towards victory, being able to access things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, damn white boy, you let me in your restaurants because you actually want my money. You let me buy your goods, right? Because you want my money, but I got to do it through the back door. And then you want to
Mm-hmm.
cheat me out my money. Tired of that, yo. I don't even necessarily gotta be in your restaurants. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be able to get quality foods for my restaurants. I don't want to pay double prices and all that. I'm saying, and oh, by the way, we helped build this. So something got to change. And it wasn't knowing your history that got it to change. Although if you did some study in Martin Luther King, he was highly educated, dog. He
Mm-hmm.
understood history. He understood a lot of that. So I would push back a little bit on that and say that all those values that made Martin Luther King, right? The matter of fact, they made him the figurehead, but just that whole thought process that was put into the civil rights movement has been, especially in Black History Month, has been understated because that push was actually the strategy to win. Don't be trying to run out here and fight a war, yo. The pen is mightier than the sword. And that strategy was at play. You might got to take some bumps, some bruises, some busted heads, bottles, German shepherds, and water hoses. Right? But go ahead, hit them where it hurt in their pocket, because they always need you. They realize that white people was really greedy. Use they greed against them. They want come on, yo. They ain't gonna stop. Once we start talking money, ho. You start talking money, like, hey, hold on, man. How you doing? They don't start to see color start to disappear. It should start looking green. You'll see that in the 50s, they started having a whole marketing campaign. 60s, whole marketing campaign. They start putting business analysis on the black community and say, yo, they're working in these factories now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all need to get to these people because they're buying cars like everybody. They need to, and it was a whole strategy. You can look it up on YouTube, yo, to start to get our dollars, yo. So once you push for your dollar, you just wanted your money to be equal. Y'all want to be able to, you know what I mean? I make money too.
Right.
And my kids deserve to go to decent schools too. Why my kids got to go to a raggedy rundown school, yo? When we paying taxes, nigga. Yeah, we start saying knock that off. Nah, dog. Nah, nope. I'm gonna boycott your money. I'm gonna hurt your money. I'm gonna boycott you, right? And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get some high place lawyers, Thurgood Marshall, who don't even look black. How about that part? Yep. Thurgood Marshall, we pull his picture up, all right, and he's gonna be far more educated at your own law. That nigga was so slick. Pick up the Thurgood Marshall, Black History Month. Yo went there against the highest court in the land of all white people, and understood their law so well that they made him part of the Supreme Court. Did they not, Logic, or am I tripping?
No, they definitely did. It was in 1967, I believe.
Oh. So, there you have it. So, it was money and the understanding of paper, right? They got us the ability to go where we want to go without all that bullshit. They didn't care for real. They just wanted your money and want to get slick and put you on the back. Act like they don't want to be around you. Get out of here. You like my money. So, that's the point. That strategy worked. Money talk and bullshit walk. That's why when people start talking about money this, money that, I'm like, yo, listen, bro. Money talk and bullshit walk. Money ain't nothing but what? A resource. Okay? So you ain't walking around carrying a whole bunch of land with you. You ain't running around carrying water you selling now. You know what I'm saying? It take money to get resources, to get your water, right? So you ain't got to go down to the river and filter the water. Nigga, come in your house. The air condition. Although its air is free, but to pump that air and make it cold and filter the shit costs money. All right? So it's food. You ain't hunting in the middle of damn downtown Atlanta or downtown Baltimore. All right? You go to the food market. So if I could paint a picture for you, imagine the food market looking like wild animals. Pictures, wild animals. That's all the food market is. It's full of wild animals and trees. That's what it really is. And they had to go get it. You didn't go get it. They had to go pick it. You didn't pick it. And you got to pay for it. What you pay for it with? Your money. All right? So the most valuable thing we had as Black Americans, African Americans, was our money. Because now, you know what I mean, the free labor shit was over with. And we ain't going back there. All right? We're going to fight you. We definitely we ain't doing that. We want some money. They want to pay. White people make more money than black people. What? That's the shit that's in the institution. It's systemic, bro. You know what I mean? And we still fight for that. So yeah, Logic. So I think I actually big up the ancestors, right? Not by promoting the things that got wrong, but promoting the ideals and the things that they got right. That's all I like to say, yo.
No, I mean that, and that's accurate, right? I mean that's accurate. That's really the most that you can do. I think the more and more I have this conversation with you, the more and more I realize that it's really the misuse of so many concepts in the conscious community that make all of this stuff seem so wild, right? Like even misunderstanding the agendas of of the elders, right? Even trying to misrepresent their arguments and what they were really trying to accomplish, what their books actually say. We talking about people who can't read, goddamn it. I mean, it's really that unfortunate. We trying to convince them of what the sentence says, and they trying to tell us what they think is saying, all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of crazy, yo. So there's definitely a lot of that I can't just completely bypass, you know. So I don't think that you are trying to relate the accomplishments of a Thurgood Marshall to some of the people that people have in high esteem in the conscious community, but me, I would put a lot more distance between those individuals than maybe some other people would. But that, you know, those are my own interests, right? You
I
feel them?
think you're right though. No, there has to be a certain part where you, because when they looking at you, they don't know who the idiot is.
Mm-hmm.
Get confused. My whole argument got confused. I argued with Corey and Chef and them over the Egyptians being African. Yo, they argued me down. Argued me down, yo. Argued me down. You ain't saying it right. You ain't whatever, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm saying, yo. Right? Argued me down. Oh, Mediterranean, argued me down and never explained this. The whole shit was wild. All that shit is wild to me, yo. And that's all sides. That's why you right, yo. It's like, that's why we building a thing right here. Big up the Brass, yo. Big up to you, Brass. Brass be putting in that work, yo. And you know we got that show. We're gonna have to, we gotta figure out who won, yo. You know, we talked about that today. Right? Who won between y'all debate.
the intellectual conversation.
Yeah, yo.
/ debate with a winner. Yeah.
That was one of the shows that Brass produced, yo. I think some stars came out of that show. To be honest with you, yo. Yeah, I think that's when you, Marcus, and Brass, I think y'all actually became YouTube stars, yo.
Think so?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of a modest dude, man. I ain't like to, you know.
Nigga,
but I appreciate it.
I was talking about some different shit that you ain't get. Okay, I tell you what. Go ahead and type.
We pulled some shit off that day, yo. I ain't gonna front with you.
Wait, what's the topic?
Free will.
You type that in. How many black people pop up?
Oh, you ain't gonna get too much of that.
And
I'll tell you something even more fire, yo. I've seen a bunch of free will debates and ain't none of them look like that, yo. None of them.
I'm trying to tell you.
We pulled some shit off that day. That shit was tight, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to tell you, yo. They ain't never.
That's both sides. I ain't never heard. I've never heard the compatibilist argument like I put it out there. I've never heard the determinist argument like how he put it out there. I've never heard it.
Right,
it was tight.
Never heard it.
Never heard it.
It was different, yo.
Yep.
Yeah,
big ups to Marcus, man. That was fun, bro.
Big up to Marcus, yo. And big up to Brass for having a vision and wanted to make a intelligent conversation, yo. He was like, yo, I think we need to have our own shit. And I was like, yeah, nigga, of course we need to have our own shit. And I always understood that. But it's some politics and the way you do it. And now we're in a safe ass motherfucking place, yo. We do our own shit. Period. Don't gotta hear nothing from nobody. That's just a lovely day. So American Dream always got something. He says, aren't we being tribal by speaking of elders? Shut up. Yeah, I mean, change the word, nigga. Somebody that came before you, then if you don't like the word, come on, yo. Nobody lives in an environment. Nobody lives in a vacuum like that, yo. Yeah. I like American Dream. He put the I don't never listen to him. Look, it's scientific literate to be tribal and look at him. He say like he didn't change. See how he did that? I want everybody an example of how people actually do this. See how he did that? I'm gonna show you what he did. It's a teaching moment for us. Watch how niggas flim-flam you. He flim-flamming right now. Look, he does this. Look, he says, aren't we being tribal by speaking of the elders, right? We're simply talking about gentlemen that were older than us, right? That was in the struggle for equality and produced some material, and how that material either was good or bad for the community. That's all we're talking about. He makes it some shit like we some religious motherfuckers saying the elder, the great elder that floated on that. We ain't talking about him like that.
No, and good and well, we ain't doing that, y'all.
Yeah, but he playing. Look how then he play this. Look, then he says, look, is it scientifically literate to be tribal? See, how did he switch? How did he get to tribal? So he's equating elder with a tribe. In ancient times, nigga, we in 2024, yo. My grandmother is considered an elder in our family. You feel me? We're not talking about when the elder made all the decisions in 2500 BCE, whether it was right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the elders had the information on where the water was and all that. It was a different thing there. But I'm saying there's still understanding in that term. And that's the point. Everybody can't be an elder, Logic. Right? The elder is supposed to be the one that identifies the mines in the road. If you step there, you're going to blow up. How do I know? Because I've seen other people blow up. Right?
Right.
I'll give you a good one. Everybody smoking weed. Hard now, right? Because the government says it's cool now, right? But see, I'm from the generation to know that we always call weed a gateway drug. Doesn't mean it has to be so, but it could be so. That starts you down that motherfucking path.
Right.
They sell alcohol, don't they? How many people lose their lives drinking and driving?
A gang of them.
How many people
large number
strung out on alcohol? You don't even know the numbers make you start crying. It's legal.
Right.
People lost their life over alcohol. Y'all don't remember that? It's called prohibition. It was illegal. Remember that? And then it got legal. Same thing. Doesn't mean it can't hurt you. Smoking marijuana, right? The possibilities are endless. And I'm saying I come from a generation where the first thing you got high off of was marijuana. Now these kids will smoke marijuana and now they'll take pills and stuff. So there are plenty of people who's fallen into the same traps that I did. So as a elder, I am telling you, just stay away from that shit, period. Be more clear-minded is better. Right? You might not be the one to be able to handle that. You might like to smoke every day. Some people can smoke once a week. Some people can smoke 2 days a week. Some people might smoke once a day. Some niggas smoke when they wake up, in the middle of the day, when they go to sleep, all above. You don't know how your body gonna do that. So I'm saying,
God knows I couldn't when I was smoking, goddamn it.
Huh?
I said, God knows I couldn't when I was smoking. I couldn't do once, twice a week. I couldn't do it.
See? So I'm just making a point here that the value in the elder is to say stuff that y'all don't even know. There wasn't I remember was a time when it wasn't just say no. Remember, y'all know is just say no to drugs. I remember the time was that. So there's things that elders know about that you wouldn't know about, and there's value in having people that's older than you and intelligent. So you cease to be an elder when you cease to point out the minefields, brother. So if you're an elder and still promoting bad information, you're actually putting us on the minds. You get that? We will blow the fuck up. So if you're an elder and still acting like Egypt is in motherfucking West Africa, or there's some wild shit like that, or the evolution is this and you messing it up, yo, you're acting not an elder anymore because you're not pointing out the minefields. If you're an elder and you're still promoting the revolution won't be televised and all that shit, and you and the white signs, then you're acting not an elder because you're actually putting this squarely on the minds for us to step on the motherfuckers and blow up. There you go, Logic. Anyway, I dropped that link. Anybody want to jump on? Y'all can jump on.
No, that's a good one, man. I definitely feel where you're coming from. It's not it's really about just how people in the conscious community, how they got such a skewed view of this whole, how do we deal with white supremacy, systemic racism that leads to all these wild concepts, right? Like I would say, right, because I value the clarity so much, I might be willing to take some of the, I don't know what the right word would be here, but I might be willing to put less emphasis on the elders and more emphasis on how can we be more prudent in our thinking? How can we be more forward thinking about progress? rather than how much of our past can we necessarily retain, right? That I would prioritize that, and but that's my worldview. You know what I'm saying? That don't have to be how everybody looks at it.
It's like having a horse, y'all. It has less priority now, doesn't it? Ever thought about that?
Say that again.
It's like having a horse. The horse don't got
Okay.
the same value that the horse had
Right. It definitely
years
doesn't.
ago.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
Nigga, in the 1800s, yo, you was top notch with the horse, yo. Now you just, what the hell is this man doing riding down the street?
That's actually a really good analogy.
So you can run the risk, right, of overvaluing your elders. Actually run that risk. Meaning, we don't need the elders for that. We can look right here for that. You got me? I don't need the elders to tell me about Egypt.
Right. Right. Very, very simply put. You can
I
damn
can
near
go
just
to
leave it
college
right there.
now. I can go to college and I can get that. I don't need come on, Tom. Yo, come on, Pops. I know you the man, yo, but come on, dog. I'm gonna go down there to the University of Morgan State. They got a good such and such program. We're gonna talk every day when I come from school.
Yeah. You killed it right there. Huh? I ain't gonna lie to you. That was it. It's
we
like
got
having a
Reggie on
horse, bro.
I'm just saying, there's value to it, yo, but don't. I mean, come on, yo. I know you. All right, yo, you got a horse. Come on, yo. My kids got horses. All right, now, okay.
Damn.
What's up, Reggie? What's up?
It's like having a horse, Reggie. Brother Reggie, it's like having a horse in 2024, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. What school did you go to, Logic?
Oh, it's a lot.
High school.
Okay. All right. How long you want to talk, Logic?
I'm listening to you. What you got?
Well, you're not my biggest problem, so I can talk to you.
I'm not a problem at all, bro. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Reggie.
And I could talk to Ankh. No problem. But I got a few questions for you, Ankh.
What's up?
Yeah. You know anything about the Double Kingdom?
Nope.
The Double Kingdom of Egypt?
Talk to me. Never heard of it.
You never heard of the Double Kingdom?
You mean up and lower? What you saying?
What they call the Double Kingdom. You ever heard?
Never heard of it. I know you got something. You're gonna put it together. Go ahead, put it together.
No, I'm just saying, Double Kingdom. That's when the so-called Cushitic pharaohs took over Egypt, and they not only took over Egypt, they also maintained their upper and lower Nubia. So they combined.
You're talking about Pionk in there, right?
Yeah, you're catching on.
Yeah, they said he was the first imperialist.
Well, they just they captured Egypt. I mean, Egypt was in Canaan, so I don't know if they were the first. But my question is, up in lower Nubia, since I'm just chit chatting with you, that's the hinterlands, right?
I would anything outside of Egypt is the hinterlands. I'm thinking that's what it is. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, but that's the problem with Sonoran, because when upper and lower Egypt was combined with upper and lower Nubia, that was Egypt.
Okay.
All of that was Egypt.
Okay.
So the people in the upper and lower Nubia, I'm just asking you, were they Egyptians then?
No. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. You mean when the Nubians? What? It's like a trick.
No, it's not a quick question. It's not.
What? Hold on. When the Nubians, when Pionk and them captured Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With a
ruled as Egypt, up and lower. Yeah, because they ruled the whole up. They unified it. Am I correct?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Were they Egyptians?
Yes,
Yeah,
were they Egyptian?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
They ruled.
and
Yeah,
that,
they was Egyptians. They ruled as Egyptians. Absolutely.
and that was Kemet, right?
Yep.
Whoever rules it says it's Kemet, right?
No, they ruled the Deseret and they ruled the Black Lands.
No.
That's what I'm saying. What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
The Nubia wasn't the Deseret. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying that they ruled the farming areas and they ruled the desert areas in Egypt. Yes, they did. I've learned a little something now. I know not to let y'all trick me.
I'm not trying to trick you.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. Go
Just
ahead.
be misinformation. I'm asking you about Upper and Lower Nubia combined.
Oh, up in Lower Nubia?
Yeah, combined with upper what they call Upper and Lower
No, I think
Egypt.
I
Was all
think they
that?
kept this. No, I think they ruled both those kingdoms. I think they ruled the Egyptian kingdom and they ruled Kush.
Oh, you think?
I know they did.
Okay.
They
Well,
was a ruler. They had their own kingdom and they came and conquered another kingdom. That's what it was.
no,
They
but that
ruled both kingdoms. They didn't make them all one.
no, that's what it's called. It's called the double kingdom,
Okay, right.
but not the
Okay.
double kingdoms.
All right. And you say all that to say what? The hitherlands. Okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the hinterlands. Yeah, the hinterlands, right?
Mhm.
Because
Okay.
and I want to ask you about Sonoran.
What about them?
Yeah, because I'm just chit chatting with you. And where your team at? They scary cats? Because I mean, I always talk to you. Me and you, we always talk. But we're your scary cat friends, right?
Are they chilling?
Yeah, they chilling.
Big
So
chilling.
yeah, I know they chilling. They need to stay chilling. So they sound smart, but when I'm not talking to them directly,
We
right?
got to read something. Hold on.
Yeah.
Kush ruled way down in Monroe and cartoon. Stop the cat, right?
Huh? Say what?
Hit you with the stop the cat, man. That sounds like my son. My son funny as hell. Go ahead,
Uh-huh.
though.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to say is so once Tianki Shabaka and Tahaka, right? And then you have the other groups at Sparta and the rest and the rest of those groups, right? Was that Kemet? Was those groups was all of that combined into Kemet? Yes or no?
Nah, no. They was two separate kingdoms.
It was two separate kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did the Nubians? Yeah, keep talking. So the
No, I'm
Nubians.
saying I don't think. What
Yeah,
you
you
about to
don't
get in
think.
trouble, Reggie? What you
No.
saying?
Yeah, because okay. So no.
Go ahead. What you saying? I just think what you like when the Persians come and take over. Let me give you an example. When the Persians come and take over Egypt, they don't stop ruling Persia. They just
No.
incorporated into that's what they did. They just got you know what I mean? They still got Persia, right?
Mm.
And they put vassal kings in Egypt, and that's how it go. That comes part of their little empire thing. But they
Yeah,
don't
but
make you change all the rules and make them do all that shit.
well, that's the problem in this double kingdom. A lot of the administrative titles and the language carried over. I mean, you got to remember that the people that took over Egypt from the south, they spoke the language. You know that, right?
Yeah, so you saying to say what? How does
They
this
followed the religion, right?
coincide? How does this coincide with our conversation and
Yeah,
Cinnamon?
because it's the hinterlands.
Okay, I know, but I'm listening.
So when the problem is that when Dr. Sonaran, when he made his little quick comment, right? He didn't fill in all the blanks.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't really, of course, address the Nubians that were Egyptianized prior, right? And so I thought me and you was in agreement that it was about ethnicity, right? It was not, right?
It's always about ethnicity. Go ahead.
Oh, good. So that means other groups of people, if they followed the rules, follow what the king said, obeyed the king, and how can I say, spoke the language, right? They could be part of Kemet.
Yeah, it could be Egyptians. Yep.
Yeah.
But I've
So
never heard that the Nubians said they was Egyptians, though. I'm talking about the kingdom of Meroe and all that. Whatever. Not Meroe, Kush. I never heard them say that.
Oh, Yeah. Okay.
But what does that got to do with? Okay, so you basically saying that the whole time I could actually read, and so I understand that Sutherland was wrong. That
No,
means
he
you could
wasn't
actually
wrong.
read.
He just
That means you
avoided.
don't agree with him. Hold on. hey, hey, Logic.
Hey, the ethnicity of neither one of the populations has changed so far as where he's at.
What are you talking about?
No. Hey, Logic. Hold on, Logic. Don't move
Yeah,
past this
get
point.
Logic out of here. Get him out.
He's right.
Now I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, Reggie.
Hold on.
I mean, your argument. You can stay there, but your argument.
Everybody relax. We're not gonna do this right now. Hey, Logic. Reggie is actually saying that Sutherland was wrong. Now, if we rewind,
I didn't say. Let me speak for myself.
What you saying? He can smell that. He know he about to die. He can smell it coming to death. We can feel death.
Yeah, no.
What you saying about Sutherland?
And y'all could be able to feel the beat down. The Sutherland only his only interaction was between the dispute between Jacques and Abdullah.
Yeah, he didn't agree with neither side. He wasn't picking sides, but go ahead.
Right. So he just made some comments and then he got the F out the room.
I know, but everybody act like the comments was made for Diops and in agreements with Diops. And I was like, no, y'all can't read. And now I realize that you actually can read. And so I agree with you. That's what I'm saying, Logic. Reggie finally agrees that he can read now. And that
I knew I could read.
Look, and then he said Sutherland was wrong. So that means
I didn't say
Sutherland didn't get it right.
But what that got to do with what he just said? No, look, I'm not trying to be abrasive. I'm really just trying to keep up with what you're saying. So you started by saying that the Southern Kingdom, they took over the Northern Kingdom, right? And then you agree with Unc. Then you agree with Unc that the conversation is about ethnicity. And I'm trying to figure out, well, how did the ethnicity of either one of these two groups change by the Southern Kingdom taking over the Northern Kingdom? You haven't put none of that together. And then we just started talking about Sodom.
No, because I'm playing.
Get him, Logic.
See, I'm playing.
Before leaving Muhammad come on and finish this conversation, yo, we taking a break.
Oh,
all right.
Perfect time. Get some air and aspirin.
Hey, first, y'all know what it is, right? The gummies. Dice. But the money ain't nothing moving but the likes and the money, y'all. The cash app money. But the money, y'all know what it is. It's that time. Show some love. First, all the honey. Gotta keep them coming, number roll the dice. Nothing move but the likes and the cash app money. Show some love for the show, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Move. Shoot another invoice. Yeah, yo, hit that cash app, man. Kid's choice. Big moist. Big bro. Look, man, get them likes up, man. Y'all listen to the Community Skeptic Show, man. What is the legacy of the elders, both good and bad? Brother Unc, GodKilla, aka God-killing Brother Logic, and of course, a little touch Black Egypt. Numbers go up when you put the Black Egypt in that motherfucker, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Hit the cash app, show some love, man. Yeah, I mean, they can always just ignore you if you don't talk about Black Egypt. That's the truth, right? So you got to put a touch in it, right? You do. Yeah, so I think we at the point where Reggie know he trapped because for like 2 weeks, his pseudo squad was saying that Sutherland was agreeing with Diops and all that. Now Reggie, being the college graduate he is,
I am.
He just recognizing no, he doesn't. Reggie don't even agree with Sutherland. So if Sutherland agreed with Diops, then Reggie wouldn't agree with Diops. And we know he's not trying to say that. So we got it now. We got it, Reggie. And I want you to know, Reggie, and I said this on the phone, Reggie, I want you to know that Sutherland said that he actually, in his statement, he actually was telling you that the Egyptians had the ability in their language to write Black people, right? He said that. So I understand they had the ability to do that, but he said they never did it. That's what he actually said. The same way when Smash Rockwell said, Smash fucked that all up. I need to play that clip. When Smash was talking crazy, Smash Scamwell was talking about, y'all don't understand. I should have smacked brother. Really, when he said that, he showed that when he used that in a sentence, he get that wrong, right? Because the very fact that he should have smacked me actually means that he didn't smack me. There you go.
You know when you don't see it coming, Ankh? When you just don't see it coming, you don't already know.
I think you're bluffing, yo.
That you're done.
Reggie, I think you're bluffing, Reggie.
Okay, so here's Sonoran's argument. Remember, there's no citations. He never submitted a paper,
there
right?
You go.
You know, white ice is colder, right? Even though Sonoran is, I've looked at his work, he's really one of the most unbiased of the Egyptologists, even though he comes from the French school, right? Right? He's one of the most unbiased. And so his statements are just statements. They're not sourced. Can they really be taken as how can I say completely academic when there's no citations?
Well, Reggie, you know what's funny? Well, you know what's funny, Reggie?
He didn't even correct.
Hey, Reggie, you changed the conversation, though, because I don't care whether it was academic. I'm simply saying I want to have a conversation with brothers that can actually read the statement. That's all I'm saying. Now, whether it was an academic statement, whether I even agree with the nigga, whether you agree with the nigga, that ain't the conversation was.
No, but I can read the statement.
As we, as intelligent people, read 3 to 5 sentences, small little 3-sentence paragraphs, and all agree on what it's saying. We actually couldn't do it because Smash Scamwells can't fucking read. So he couldn't understand it. Robert Clown, the one that introduces Smash Scamwell like this.
I'm on
Archer, the greatest of the greatest, the maker of 2 worlds, the unifiers of the great kingdoms, the one that has the bowl that's stuck in the ground that can't be pulled out only by the mighty one, the unifies the earth and the fire and the planet of the earth, the great one, the Magi, the undefeatable one, the greatest scholar ever, Magi Archers. That's Robert Clown Rand. He can't read.
Y'all come on with
Neanderthal James can't read.
But what about when y'all come on with an expert and y'all be like, you know, organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time in front of an expert. Ooh wee, right? And you introduce people without credentials.
Who?
What? The PhD lady?
Your expert show. On your expert show. On your expert, you just introduce your clan. None of them is experts. Didn't even Dr. Robert. I'm sorry, Dr. Wang, right?
Which one of y'all are experts, though, Reggie?
Oh, I'm more expert than.
You more expert?
Oh yeah, I'm more expert. So,
that don't even make sense.
Hey,
put that in the chat GBT. More expert.
More expert.
Yeah. Watch it. I have more expertise because guess what? I reach out to them, right? So I appreciate on bringing the expert on, but maybe in some time I'll share with you what the expert said.
Just tell us
about my writing. Wait. About my writing, but watch this. You can't even get to first base because you got no writing to submit. Experts want to see writing to even.
That's irrelevant. She probably never even read your paper.
But she read. Watch this. See, now you're lying, Nubian.
I didn't lie. I said probably.
No, wasn't a definitive statement. How do you know? How do you know, Nubian?
That's why. Listen, I said probably. You're not even listening to the English. I said probably.
So Nubian, she's reading my paper, Nubian.
Right now.
What? See, that's how you jokers do. You laugh. But you ain't got nothing for her to read.
Yeah, you're right. But listen,
You're right.
Hey yo, he like a pitcher to keep throwing the same old pitch, yo.
Yeah,
We know the pitch, Red. You my man, yo. We do know the pitch. You're
Yeah.
gonna contact the expert. You're
Yeah.
gonna have correspondence with him. You're gonna do all that shit. But you ain't gonna never have him live to say what you saying. You ain't gonna never do that.
That's well when she finishes.
I want to do it like you doing it. Yo, I'm actually talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson, yo, and he's reading my paper.
You ain't got no paper.
I do.
Or what?
I just ain't showed y'all yet.
Oh, you doing the same thing you claiming I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm doing what you're doing. I want to do it at the better, and I can up the ante. If I'm gonna make shit up, I'm gonna do it good. Neil deGrasse, I'm actually writing the paper on physics. I'm just not gonna let y'all see it.
One second, somebody's making a mistake and calling me. 1 second.
Hey, chef, it's the same old fastball, ain't it?
Okay. Yeah.
No. So here's the thing. So, but now I'm talking to y'all. So I have more expertise than y'all.
Logic, you cannot let them get away with this.
No,
That's you, Logic. That's you, Nubian Muhammad, and that's
I don't think you have more expertise than me.
I do.
I'm willing to put that to the challenge.
You got a paper? On the subject?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of papers.
On the subject?
Yep.
Yeah.
They being peer reviewed right now as we speak.
We're in a multi-universe?
I ain't gonna tell you like you.
No, I told you.
But listen, this the thing, Reggie, and we
read my paper.
All right, we appreciate your paper. We really do. Now, it comes down to
what it come down to?
It comes down to what do y'all say the 049 glyph mean?
We went over that. Community, city, town.
Community, city, town. Community.
Yeah, not country. Yeah, community, city, town, and then then on Kemet, at one point it becomes the country, but we know Tom Mary is the
no Kemet.
Yeah, Kemet.
Well, don't jump over the Tom Mary. So in Kemet,
yeah, what
does that Nuit glyph determinative mean? What are some of the things that it can mean?
It means city. It means black city.
No, I said the Nuit symbol.
The Nuit symbol means city.
Okay. Does it just mean
Kemet means black city?
So does it just mean city? And if it does, can you show me on any Egyptian map where they talk about the city of Kemet, like the city of Memphis or any? Show me the city of Kemet in Egypt. Can y'all do that?
Yeah, of course. Who's calling me, man?
Yeah, now y'all heard that he said he can show us the city in Egypt called Kemet.
Somebody tell him don't do it.
Okay, so let me explain. See, that's why
I want to see the city called Kemet.
Yeah, you're not well read. You're really not. It's the same question then with any of the cities. So even if you say 3-bits, right? You
really gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna say what I said. I'm gonna say any of the cities. What are you defining as a city? Enclosure?
No. I'm saying that Nuit symbol can represent city, but you're saying that's the only thing that it represents.
City, settlement, community, and then
how about region? How about region? How about region?
No, region.
Region, yeah, region.
You said regent.
Region.
Now you're saying region because I'm correcting you.
I've been saying region, bro. Come on. Let's get to it.
No, see, regions are things like Ta Mehu, right? Ta Shibu,
No, Reggie.
Those are regions.
No, I'm saying, can that Nuit symbol represent a region also?
Usually not. It usually represents Sapat, right? What they call nomes, sapots, right? And in settlements, and in a place of Kemet, it could represent a farmland, right?
Oh,
That's not a region.
So
That's not a
So
region per se.
it can represent, you just said that Nuit symbol could represent farmland. Did you just say that?
Yes, depending on
I'm done.
depending on what's in front of it, right? But see, you're thinking what the problem is no source, Nubian Muhammad, right? No source, and you just talking English logic.
No, we both just talking.
Oh, but I can show you some sources.
Y'all see the screen?
I can show you a source.
What the Homo sapiens got to do
We're
with
gonna slow it down.
the conversation?
The wiki say that the Nuit symbol can represent city or region.
I just want to do this for y'all. Freeze that moment. Reggie, you stuck. As of now, Africa is the birthplace of humanity and the crucible of culture. The Earth today has about 298,900 known species of flora and 8.8 million of that of fauna. Flora is the plants, fauna is the animals. From the deepest beds of the ocean to the highest and the coldest peaks of the Himalayas have conquered the earth in some form or another. The planet blooms with an immense and vast range of existence of life. Scientists are discovering new species of animals, plants, and bacteria, fungi, and other life forms now and then. Right? That's just a little blank page. Blank, boom, 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 boom. I've been working on this for a few years now. My shit don't come overnight. All right. This is my book right here. The title of it. There you go. Right here. Copyright, all that. People of the Green Sahara and the last glacial maximus. How the African developed civilization from the Sahara to the north. That's what I'm doing, Reggie. I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Okay,
I got a paper. Hold on.
Put your statement back up. I'm gonna help you out.
I'm just making a point.
No, put it back up, and let me show you something. I'm gonna help you out.
I don't want you to help me right now because that's a rough nothing. What I'm saying is, I also have a paper.
No. Put your writing sample back up.
Hold on. I also have a paper that's in a journal.
No. Put that writing
sample. Not a flim journal.
Put that chapter back up.
I'm not putting that back nowhere. You read it. I'll send you a sample when it's time. All right.
Okay.
I'm simply saying that I don't talk about that shit every day like that. For what?
Can I help you out?
I don't need your help, Reggie. That's a rough job. Why I need you? You might fuck it up. If I don't need your help, you can't even help yourself out.
You're
not my friend. You ain't doing me no favor. Reggie is crazy. Reggie. I did that to make a point, Reggie. You keep talking about how published you is. We don't want to hear that.
No, I'm just
that book don't help me in this situation, yo. Nothing that I wrote helped me in this situation. We're engaged in a conversation that's actually for experts, but since we're all laymen in varying degrees, right? We'll have this conversation. So you're delusional, but go ahead, back to our scheduled program.
No, I want you to put up your writing sample.
For what? And say what? What you want to help me with, Reggie? Just say it.
Yeah. Okay. None of the stuff that you put on that writing sample is your own discoveries. You better go back and footnote every fact. You better. Crazy. No, you better.
Nigga. You said that for a joke?
I'm 100% serious.
Did you say that for a joke?
No.
What was your point at? Everybody watching the show know damn well I ain't a scientist.
No,
everybody watching the show know I'm gonna use experts to promote my point.
I beat up other people, not you, because I want to help you out.
What, right? Reggie? So you saying you got? Hold on. Now I got
shot at him.
Yeah, you shot at me. So let me do this, Reggie. I want to let you know.
Yeah, I'm throwing the pots and pans at you.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. But let me say this about your little discovery. I want to
help you out with your professionalism in writing papers. Cite those facts.
What? So you really think I'm gonna put out a book and not cite that? Anyway, let me get to you. I like to get to you since you do the first blow.
Helping you out.
Since you threw the first blow.
But act like he didn't.
But act like you
Say
didn't.
it again.
Let me
It's
throw my
gonna
blow.
have citations.
Let me throw my blow. Here's my blow, Reggie.
Yeah.
At least I can admit that I'm using other scientists' material and not faking like I'd have made some shit up. You're over there faking like you made something up. You know how I know you faking like you made something up? Because ain't nobody supported that yet. Until you can find me a group of experts that is taking that shit through the scrutiny, yo, you sit exactly where I sit. At least I ain't making shit up. At least my shit can be confirmed and verified. There you have it.
No,
That's my shot right back at you. Since we're being indignant for the moment.
I got an uncle. I got an uncle that's just like you. You see all those facial things? Let me help you out, bro. Please do not put any facts or figures or anything that you just showed me without citation.
Brother, I ain't even got my name on the paper. What is wrong with this man?
What does that mean? You don't have your name on the paper? What does that mean?
Yo, it's a rough word document.
Why do you want to show me? So then you need then you could take my
I was just playing, yo. I was showing you what I'm working on, yo. I wasn't trying to show you my source and all that. Come on, Reg, it's me. Why you doing that, man? Get back to your anyway. We don't play expert over here, yo. Remember, this is community escape. We don't act like we found some spectacular find and only you know.
Or I am actually your friend tonight. Don't show no rough drafts without no footnote holders, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm your friend tonight.
Hold on. I think you got him right there, Chef. Yo, let's take it right back where we was at with the Black City. I think you got him, bro. Reggie trying to get out of it, man.
He trying to talk his way out of it.
Yeah.
Time to show my screen.
No,
I like people like you. I like people like you because you know what? You're bordering on, I don't want to say ignorance. You're just not well read. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna get you out of here, Logic. Right? So just get you out of here real quick. And people, please don't laugh at Logic. Please don't laugh at him. Right? So he's attacking my Black City, right? Of Egypt. My concept of Egypt is a Black City. He's attacking it. Right?
I've never heard that.
Why would I attack that, yo?
Okay, so Nubi and Muhammad.
I've never heard that before.
Okay, so share my screen. Let me get you out of here too.
This is the Black City now, right?
I'm gonna get you a 2-for-1.
Can I just reconfirm it's the Black City and that's your position? Can we do that?
Get out of here.
It's not the black people, it's the Black City, right? Let's make sure.
No, see what? Okay, so let me just get you out of here.
I love Dr. Ben book.
No, this is Alexandra Nibby, a noted Egyptologist.
And what did he say? Go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
He goes, for sometimes now, contributions to our understanding of Kemet. For sometimes now, I have not been alone in urging a closer scrutiny of the term Kemet as not meaning simply Egypt. Footnote. You see what that is? Footnote. And as not being equivalent to the term Tameri. You see that? Footnote. So when you write a chapter, start footnoting. The problem of reconsidering this term radically is a vast one, and it will not be accomplished by any one single person. My purpose is to recall that the problem exists and we must not continue to ignore it. So she's telling the Egyptologists, you know, nobody's really done the work, right? It's a problem.
Out of this sentence right there, we ain't hearing that.
No, let her continue. It's going to get
right. What are you talking about? Do you have reading comprehension? She says, for some years now, I have not been alone in she's urging a closer scrutiny of the term Kemet as not meaning simply Egypt and not being equivalent to the term Tameri. The problem of reconsidering this term radically is a vast one, and it will not be accomplished by any single person. My purpose here is to recall that the problem exists and that we, talking to about the experts, Egyptologists, must not continue to ignore it. Then she goes over here. She says, at the other end of the time scale, in Ptolemaic times, we find Kemet written inside the town determinative. The catalog of Ptolemaic text signs shows that this was common practice at this time. Clearly, this idea of enclosure, whether by a town or a fortress, remained associated with Kemet throughout the dynasties, regardless of the passage of time. How can we ignore it? In an effort to understand what is meant by Kemet, we should perhaps try to interpret it as meaning the Black City.
Okay.
So logic.
Okay, yo, keep going. Don't stop.
No, I got a Sheffrin, logic. You're out of here. Now, in an effort to understand what is meant by Kemet, we should, perhaps try to interpret it as meaning the Black City, which may perhaps be a Thebes or perhaps another town. So the conversation is, you never heard it?
May indicate simply an administrative center.
Yes.
By accepting it in this way, it may be possible in time to understand better what was meant by it.
I'm glad you can read, Sheffrin. So
I'm trying to figure out what is his point though. It ain't saying the Black City of Black people.
It sure ain't say nothing about skin color. I do know.
No,
we was talking about
Captain Save-A-Ho. No Captain Save-A-Ho. The two people prior, because I was trying to be cool with you, Ankh, right? Said they laughed at me with the Black City.
Right, but she hasn't found it. She's making a suggestion right there.
Man, here we go.
You see that? That's her suggestion.
No, I'm arguing with Arcanum.
What'd you say, Roger?
Okay, I got.
He's on the phone. I still don't see how this helps. You know, it definitely don't make the people black in the city, in the Black City.
We're not arguing.
No, we talking about city.
We're not.
We're gonna stick to city.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, so good. So you're trying to bring in something else to make me distracted about what I'm going to tell you. So the fact of the matter is, Kemet should be thought of as the Black City. I have to go. Right now, I have to go to another channel because I have to beat the brakes off of somebody who was insulting me. So I'm gonna come back, but I just want to let y'all know I have a whole show.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what did you just do right now, yo? What's your point?
I gave you a better term for Kemet, which is the Black City, before the entire country was named Kemet.
She did not say that.
I know, yo. No, you wow, yo. Reggie, that didn't.
Wait, she didn't say that. First leg is to let you know that that Kemet was the Black City. The next leg is to come on and to show you that it was not, at the time, it was not the name of the whole country. But you don't know that because you don't read.
We know it wasn't the name of the whole country. We kept saying
the expert said that. They had an expert on that said it was just talking about.
So why are you disagreeing with me?
The flood. But it wasn't a city. It was a region.
No, it says, you see the word city? Did she say city?
No,
she said wall fortress.
This person is making a suggestion.
This is Dr. Alexandra Nibby, well read.
Right, but she's making a suggestion.
Yeah, she is making a suggestion there, Reggie.
No. Because
right? Can we at least agree to that, though, right?
He's saying she's making a definitive statement.
No, she ain't saying that.
Yeah, because in the next statement, right?
No, wait, we talking about this statement.
Definitive.
All right, go ahead. Read it.
Right?
That should perhaps, it ain't mean nothing. That wasn't nothing serious.
Listen.
Yo, you came over here like the movie where everybody had big guns and the other thing kept going pew.
Yeah.
Do. And you going pew.
You can't. Okay, so
I read this in this sentence with the hat. What it say? In this line 2 and 3 of these pages, Ramses III tells us of the what? Kemet writing with the town. Determinative.
The Ta in Kemet.
All right, keep reading. Was thrown outside.
The land of Kemet. Ta in Kemet means land of Kemet. Written with the town determinative, was thrown outside. The meaning of this term was studied by Jean Marie Cruchen. footnote in 1981, who showed that there can be no doubt about the meaning of this passage, which translates in French the French term of thrown out the exterior. But what is this text really saying exactly, right? So, so here is the meta netra, gibberish to you, right? So this is not going to help. This is not going to be helpful to you. But here's the terms that she's examining: ta in tameri.
And you saying what though? You saying
with the two noid glyphs, right?
You saying the black city mean what? Black people? Yes or no?
I didn't get to that part yet.
I'm on to get to it.
No, I didn't get to that part because I didn't get to that part yet.
Are you trying to say that it's referring to black people? That's all we want to know.
I'm going to say a lot of things, but right now I got to go to another show.
All right, get out of here, man. All right, good. We can talk bad about you when you go, just for the
Reggie.
We'll be talking bad about Reggie when he leaves. There you go.
I can't believe you let me run you off, Reggie. Not me, man.
No,
come on, man.
Logic.
2 hours in on this show, man.
You too low on the totem pole.
But I ran you off today, though, man. You definitely ain't showed me about no black skin. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Read my cash app.
First, I got you with Black City. Then I'm gonna come back, but I gotta go beat.
The lady said, "Perhaps, Reggie. Perhaps."
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Let him have it. Perhaps. He doesn't know what that means. Pick up the brass, man. That's some love right there. Yo, Alexander Torres, man. Appreciate that love right there, man. And Lisa Bennett again. Reggie. With Tangle where we practice. Now he gonna ease the black city to black people. You mean like it's Black City playing?
He said that like he ain't never been saying black people this whole time, didn't he?
Yeah, he gonna get to it. He gonna try to move his way. They saying the Black City, but why would they call it the Black City? Would it be because of the black soil in that city, or would it be because of the people?
That's where they kept that's where they kept the black cows, and the black cows is really the people.
I think Alexander Nibby was wrong because that Newick symbol, if y'all look it up, it can mean city or region.
Yes. Yeah, so he was just taking a shot at it.
Yeah, and that's what Alexander Nibby was doing. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But if it can mean region, and we can't find no city in Egypt called Kemet, right? We can look on the known glyphs, the known maps, right? From the Old Kingdom all the way up to the Greek period. There's no city called Kemet. So Kemet, obviously, with that Newick symbol, obviously mean region.
Absolutely.
And not city. Like, show me the town or the city called Kemet. If they do that, then they won the first leg of the argument.
Well, how would that be? Because the Black City, why would they call it the Black City though?
Yeah, but I'm just saying I haven't seen no Black City yet. I haven't seen no Kemet the city yet.
Oh, okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. They can.
So,
I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as they don't try to transition safely to black people.
No, they show the city.
I'm with you. As long as it's Black City, that's cool. I don't care no more.
They trying to say like Chocolate City. You know how Baltimore they say chocolate.
Yeah.
See, that's
crazy.
Then they putting Kemet in Baltimore, Maryland.
Chocolate City.
I knew it was off, yo. When the red land ain't got red people in it, but the black land got black people in it. Yeah, they come on, man. They going hard.
Man, we did a good job. We toured already, man. What'd you say? They in Saunders channel trash me. They supposed to be. Appreciate for you tightening them up over there, yo. Appreciate that, man. Hey, man, look, you ancient ruler, ancient world. What's up, man? Reimagine. And man, we've been teaching for the last, we taught for a whole hour and a half. We just went 20 minutes of foolery with Brother Reggie. We let him get his Black Kemet foolery off him. And it's always exciting when they bring up a new idea that nobody agrees with but them. It's always exciting. Chinatown. Chinatown is made up of who? Chinese people, Mr. Clark.
Now you know when Reggie started reading, with like one of the first things he read is that no single person was going to be able to solve the problem, right? But
Yeah, he
yeah,
said that.
he solved the problem.
Reggie
That's
was one
crazy.
single guy to solve the problem. He went right
Reggie
against what he
solved it
read.
though.
Yeah, he did, man. Hey, so man, I appreciate that, man. Make sure. Hold on, let me get this right. I want to get this right. I definitely want to get this right. I got to get this right. Let me do this real quick. All right, man. Let me get this right. All right. Hey, man, go ahead. That's for DQ, man. That's his music, man. You know, we support our artists over here, man. All right. Appreciate you, you know, blessings with the music, man. Free of charge. So y'all can hit that cash app right there, man. That's that music we play on here, man. And we ain't getting no strikes for it. So, yeah, man, y'all see it right here, DQ Hampton. Yeah. I think I need to make something like this for my cash app. That's kind of hard there. Yeah. Yeah, man, go ahead and support that artist, man, in his endeavors, man, and move forward in his career. 99% of the music you hear over here be DQ's music, man. So, you know, we appreciate, you know, that support, man. Hey, Logic, man, anything to close with, bro?
Nah, man, it was a lot of fun, bro. I learned something. You know, I got a lot of your perspective in there. It was a lot of fun, man. I wish Reggie could have stayed. That's what I want to close with. But we'll do some more, man. This was definitely fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Yo, so we're in here, man. Y'all know we all about the upgrade, bro. You know what I'm saying? Upgrade your information, man. Appreciate everybody that came through, man. We did our thing today, man. Had a little Black Egypt for y'all, man. We going out with a little DQ, man. Y'all know it, man. Hey, cha, upgrade, y'all. That DQ Hampton there, man. Hey, look, we moving it smooth. Appreciate all the moderators. Appreciate everybody that came through. Omar Reed, man. Mystical Clark, man. Tony Aspel. Omar Reed, Tamika. You know what it is, man. Miss Dr. Mo. Y'all know who that is, Bo. Mongo Slade, American Dream. Yeah, it's all entertainment. You know it. Yeah, Kenny Love. They don't know what it means, man. Manish, Pan-African Designs. Yeah. Everybody, a lot of stars came out tonight. Miss Williams, I see you. Yeah, I mean, Super Wavy. Come on, Wavy, you too young for that. Yo, get back in the fold. Yo, we learning over here, bro. Don't let them get you, yo. They miseducating the young brothers, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The whole fucking show. What's up with you? Yeah, D. Irvin. My name is Tika. Desmond Gamble. Zane, I see you. They always hear Kenny Love. Yeah, they was all in the building, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know how we doing it, yo. Cha. Hey. Man, so what's up, but shut up, man. Appreciate the family, yo. And we out.